Eh, see if anything works as intended. Yep, it it does. So welcome to the reaction fail again. I have no idea of what I'm doing. But this. So y- y'all did remember I talked about one fail of the Amazing Digital Searches episode 4 reaction fail that I'm editing and never finished it. Well, here here it before we I don't know, just a taste to make it copy. I don't know. The year chart. That's right. Anyway, here's taking a while. Okay, is there it just could show me because of this in my way. So yeah, this is one video that I never finished off because the time that I've been doing are quite slow. This is it's just a preview of what is gonna okay. You know, this is here. I don't know. Oh wait. I forgot to show why did I forget that? Why am I'm you want retry. I can't believe I just mispoint. I wake up in one of it. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm trying these are just a preview of what what starting point I've been going for. It's been all see just a sec. Man, this is horrible. It's quite quite somewhere on yeah the 12th of 24 or 14, 2024. It's been old. So yeah, that's all for preview. And back to the part where it actually need to be. So hello guys, we are going to react to the death battlefield. And of course, here would be Wile E. Coyote versus Tom and Jerry. Quite exciting, right? So I just don't know what y'all been wondering behind the scene because I don't know. So that's what we're doing. Anyways, for what I just showed you in the start and then what we will begin now, I know for this thing, we we don't want to waste enough time for this. 21 minutes, 41 seconds. That's quite quick. Anyways, when eh, so anyways, enough. Straight on monologuing. Let's get into the video. Uh, Gotta balance there and check oftenly if any of the spawns start coming. No one's there. Alright, now we begin. Oh, thank you for. I was about to say. Wait, what the? What did Coyote say inside? You foolish burp! You cost me my dinner. I'm not sure. Like, you're talking to the powerful cat that can break a logic of everything in history. That's quite fair. Anyways, begin.
Wile E. Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Bur-
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
I forgot to start with a P word. What? Okay, now it's a cuss warning. Man, what is going on with unexpected turns? Anyways, moving on.
Jerry. The fans voted for it and we're here to deliver. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
That might have hurt.
In tales told over shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America.
Okay, the lad ruined it.
In tales told over shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens.
Wait, why is it out of place? Hang on.
Bold as Coyote.
The track is. Is that what the lad did? Hang on. Let me fix that. The lad is responsible of a break off. Hold on. That it if it's like a problem between my old. No. What? What is the cause of a lag? The lag break. You don't get the you don't understand. Like I've been through this before. No, like like
Wile Coyote.
it's off. The audio is off point from the video that has been played. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't want to move on like this. Hold on. Oh, it broke itself with a glitch.
Wile Coyote, the fastest and furriest of the Looney Tunes.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussy.
It's off track. That's why I feared it's going to have. Like, don't make me reset this. Oh, my. Oh. Hang on. Gotta do something real quick. I messed up. Oh god, I messed up. I messed up. Guys. Guys. No, seriously. Guys. Seriously, guys. I if I ever do anything to this, it would be a big problem to go. About this, it's over. Maybe please. Oh, well, check. This is quite trickiest and the most fearing thing. Let's go in history. See if it's in.
Wile Coyote, the fastest and furriest
Oh,
of
heck
the
no.
Looney Tunes.
Tomcat, the powerhouse
Oh.
pussycat from Tom and
It's off balance. Guys, if that's off balanced, I'm dying from the inside. And I hate it. Welcome to fate, fellow friends.
from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it, and we're here to deliver.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our
You
job to
see the
analyze their
list.
weapons, armor, and skills to
Oh,
find out who will
balance.
win a death battle.
You know the truth now. You saw their lips is off balance. And I'm not joking. And this
In tales told over a shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sewetmuk, He was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great coyote stalks the American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner. And this modern Wile coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wile was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly,
Nice. But I'm still disappointed that the oil is off balanced. Please, is there a doctor who knows this? Because I am not handling like this at all.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all, but he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the coyote and the roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wile's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet, a Reddit favorite.
Many of which he invented himself and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a self-described super genius, Wile has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wile is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clone-O-Matic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile uses is intentionally sabotaged because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break, but he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures, Wile is still attuned and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed, squashed, exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verbed for the last 87 years straight without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal coyote of Secwepemc legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. Yeah, so close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Loony DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the loony ones. And it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page, essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wile developed a counter to this immortality, the Loony DNA Dissolver, which leaves toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was Wile's experience as a veteran toon that landed a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming tiny toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced toons like Wile who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile should be capable.
Not the time distort. I still hate when the oil's not in a good shape. Hopefully this time.
should be capable of replicating.
Stop it. It's just a roasted. Enough distort.
like an actual power system, with more experienced toons like Wile who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune, like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to suck
Wait.
up the entire universe.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe.
And then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wiley's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure at his life mission. He's helped stop a meteor from destroying Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball, and even, whoa, snap, caught the Roadrunner! Oh, wait, never mind, so damn close!
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842 times.
Well, that's a lot.
Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping toon abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry failson? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote. The year was 1939. War raged in Europe between the British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh, wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of their names' origin, William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse duo became the undisputed kings of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence ensues, and Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Who is, let's say,
Memorable.
very much from the 1940s.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to see was Tom wipe that smug smirk off that little rat's face.
That's
Despite my well-documented hatred of cats, even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, big God.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators. They can run up to 30 miles per hour, leap 6 feet high, and despite being commonly perceived as nocturnal, they're
We have a cat. And at least I enjoyed it. Anyways.
actually crepuscular and hunt
First. No applies to the Tom. Oh man. I am alone.
and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky Roman cats bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom has collected a crazy assortment of weapons in his war against mouse kind. Sure, most of it is the stuff you can find around the average American household, like baseball bats, lead pipes,
And guns! Lots and lots of guns. But he's got wackier things like a magic wand, a robo-cat, vanishing cream, and a smart cap that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
I'm partial to the Sword of Light and Dark, which severs you from your own shadow, or the Rewind Remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the cat car and cat jet.
Elstip.
Spelled with K's, of course, but just the cat part.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but
I
unknown
remember
cat fact, he has 9 lives, as established in the episode Heavenly Puss.
Oh, Wiz was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. Even if Tom starts to use his lives up, he has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell. Where all cats go.
Extremely hardcore for a toon, but there isn't much of a limit to what Tom can do. He can clone himself, levitate in the air,
Nice.
make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Because I
Yeah, if you
saw the
only
movie.
watch the classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry gets buck wild, much like the actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
Dodoy Whiz. They were actually named after the 2 characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles were roused the times Tom destroyed a planet-busting asteroid, lifted up the sun, and was blown up into a constellation. And he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He taked an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone Age and has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day,
What did I see?
each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the
Oh, what the? Tom? My fellow friend. In the past. Why are you like this? Let I've never seen an episode like this before. Tom, you good, man? Bro, seems like you need a lot of healthy stuff like me. Probably eating too much proteins for this. I'm not sure. But you do you, I guess.
you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase. Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Erlong Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain, leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors use the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
Actually,
What the?
While it may sound completely insane, it is. Chase is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals some heavenly push.
No!
Friendly rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
You know, this is gonna be a
Guess what? Death Battle has merch now.
That's right, Boomstick, and you can pick some up for yourself on our brand new website, deathbattle.gg.
Just click the merch tab at the top. We've got mugs, stickers, shirts, and more.
I'm partial to the official researcher's notebook. I promise it's not a death note.
Okay.
See, it says so right on the cover.
Sure. There's also exclusive merch for website members, like my beer cooler, which keeps my beer nice and cold. And I guess
I don't drink.
theoretically other beverages too.
Then there's the limited time Game Over tee, which won't be available much longer, so if you want it, go grab it quick.
We'll be releasing more stuff throughout the year, so check back for updates. Picking up an item or two really helps support independent Death Battle, so we want to say a big thank you to everybody that's already placed an order.
Head over to deathbattle.gg and pick the piece of Death Battle swag that's right for you.
All right, quite interesting, but we're not done yet. But I do have a problem. Off-balanced audio is one of the fears that I'm not allowed to have this whole time, but was corrupted this way. No. After this, I'm gonna rewatch it without the lag problem. Remember, from we just started at this point, there was a glitchy audio. Just demolished the experience. So YouTube, if you responded to this, literally respond, do something about it. It's a curse. Our nightmare. Please, please don't ignore it while you're focusing on other stuff. Begging. Before I go extinct. Please.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
Okay, wait. Okay. House mouse. In. And. And. That's really. Oh. And. Yep. And ow! What? Oh, and oh my god! What? What? I'm welcome.
Come on, you apes! You want to live forever!
What? What? Is this World War something or is this bad? Oh wait. I see. Oh, oh. It worked. I, oh no. Oh, oh, both of them are triple. Oh no. It's just get up. I called it because memories in. Oh, no. Oh no. You got one right. No. Oh. Oh. No. Oh, and oh, and, and oh, new. Oh, oh, that, 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 oh, oh no. Wait. Not this phone. No. Tom. Wait. Oh no. No. Wait. I. No. No.
Why?
I should have expected this.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty!
Don't lie.
No!
Considering coyotes eat cats, I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light,
Oh.
Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the Looney ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious.
And no interrupting Discord.
Ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile's character. as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place: Space Jam.
Where Wile yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner, or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for: Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wile's superior strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile gave one hell of a chase, and
But how is the umbrella saved? Like, I seen the tiniest umbrella that would do nothing to the ant. Fair point. But he lost his Looney Tune DNA, so that will not be. Is it possible? That's not possible. I say that's still a tie from what I think it would be, because that umbrella part saving him at the end makes no sense. And if I try not to argue, please don't take it seriously. Please. It's the best. It's the best one. So let's do
chase and left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
The winner is Wile Coyote.
You said rematch? Yes, do the rematch next time. Yes. Yes. Do it next time. I can't wait to see another round. Oh man. This is gonna be exciting to watch.
Wile Coyote.
Next time on Death Battle.
Hey. My lord.
Subscribe and join as a member to
And
see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Wait. Did I remember a D2 battle before? Okay, and yeah, we gotta go back and see what really of when, because I don't even remember. No, because I do. Oh my! Every time this is difficult. I think of it as my phone, but I keep failing. Oh, it is. Not the right. Bruh, why is this so obvious? Oh, yeah, D2. They're doing another one. But D2 is defeated. How is it possible to be returning like. Hold on. Are they planning for Deadpool to return? Are they planning to? Hmm. I guess so. I guess so. And there's nothing around, right? Anyways, honestly though, from what I found now, uh, what is his, what was the problem that he finds in what? Oh, and I forgot to like. Well, I was a bit zoned out. Sorry. Anyways, is this the right audio? Yep. I will allow the video to play until I see. Okay, we're not good. The audio's not perfect enough. Oh, oh yeah. And problem in this part. Oh, it's fun.
Come on, you apes! You want to live forever!
Not gonna work. No.
Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with this moment. It's completely fine. Tom
Oh,
does lose multiple of his lives. He grabs one back. That's how the episode goes. And you know what? That's fine. That's completely fine with me. It's realistic, and I like that.
alright. Because that's their balance. But one life, that's not be a problem. And the where did that come from? And right. Yeah. Hold on, let me double check the void. When is this the existence? Wait, is this actually? Is it a dead part? Oh boy. Well, that's quite the reason why. Sharing the point. And then this.
The Looney DNA dissolver. I'm sorry, but am I the only one that thinks that shouldn't have worked on Tom? Not as in it shouldn't have hit him, but as in it shouldn't have affected him. Even if Tom is property of Looney Tunes now, his Toon Force doesn't come from Looney Tunes. It doesn't come from that. It comes from the company where he was before Looney Tunes. Because yes, I know the Tom was sold. Yes, so that makes no sense.
And
They
now
survived, by the way. Looney DNA remover, my ass.
maybe there's time effects about I guess. So gotta read what this is as well. Okay. Hey. And this is oh yeah, how about this? See see how you like it? But if we like one problem. That he thinks of one so wait, he thinks of one option? The umbrella? I don't know, but I don't know enough about a coyote. I don't know about Wile Coyote, but what is most about the umbrella? I'm not sure. It's quite obvious to tell the difference about it. So yeah, let me move. Let me let you move on. Apologize. Mm,
Now, before you all start saying it, yes, they should have both died, but a Wild Willie can't be harmed by things that like aren't his or Acme Productions, as in, hey, that's Tom and Jerry's house, so it can't really affect him. Even though the whole thing from falling from the sky was his fault, so that still kind of makes absolutely no sense. That really was kind of him, because if he didn't jump out of the video with Tom, then that wouldn't have happened. And even if Tom does lose his lives to way less in the show, anytime you see a wall of a house falling on Tom, it usually just goes straight through him. But that's because of the Looney DNA dissolver or whatever it was called. But it's still BS because Tom doesn't get his Toon Force from Looney Tunes. That was since before he became property of Looney Tunes. So I still don't think it makes sense that he died. I mean, have you ever thought about the fact that Willie basically removed all of his Toon Force? That means that Tom won't be able to go to hell and get all of his lives back. He's dead for good.
Wile Coyote, super genius.
More like super carried by illogical reasons, bro. And he still died, bro. That's crazy, dude. It's almost like he should have died when the. Well, I mean, again, he can't get hurt. Wait a minute, but the Looney Force remover, he should be able to get hurt by other stuff now. That makes no sense. Shouldn't he be able to get hurt by the house since the Looney DNA remover can't have his plot armor anymore? I mean, in all situations, I would have accepted it if he died first due to the house, then Tom died to the house falling on him, even though Tom really shouldn't have died because the Looney DNA dissolver shouldn't work on Tom because Tom doesn't get his powers from Looney Tunes.
I don't know. I'm not a debater, nor I'm a hater. I'm not a hater or a debater or debunking or re-debunk or rebunk. I'm not. I'm just. I don't know. Let's see what's more about it.
Tunes. He got his powers from the company before Looney Tunes. So if anything, it should have just been a Toon Force dissolver thing.
I'm really not sure. These are tough things to put in pieces. It if that if that settlement ever happened, to what's been brought in now, I would not be having this issue. I if I ever create something almost similar to what has been shown, I am not making it complicated ever. That's why we stick to. That's why we need a reason for the creators to stick to their power scaling and put down notes about them, and then put the highest level where they're placed on, and then you have a reason as why they are like this. Something may not make sense to piece together, but I'm trying to help out for how to solve this problem. So yeah, that's it. Wile Coyote versus Tom Cat. Looney Tunes versus Tom and Jerry. This is quite a strangely wild ride. More wild than Busch Garden, I guess. Imagine if it's going south where it really wonky. Even though that's a perspective that they might have. I don't know, perspective or not. I, they, I don't want to be mean. I'm scared if I got it wrong. But I try my best to not accidentally put mean things in because I'm scared what reaction is gonna have to the world and begin a war of internet begin on one type of channel. So they did the research and we all have differences. The matter of that, the matter of that was more complicated and confusing. It's the locations, the areas of where it begins, of where it starts, of where what any of that. You know what changes more oftenly better best than the others? from what I believe, is experience and intelligence. Those are two things I believe the most to change you more. If you want to experience more stuff, you gotta strengthen up. If if you want to understand everything your opponent, you gotta learn more. Oh, and if you want to get fast, train up, train up for your whole year. Experience and intelligence are those two things I think were responsible of controlling your adaptations. So, yes, it may be different, but I think that's what it was for how it happened. And even though the location is so complicated for things to understand of the area, but as well as though we still be enjoying what's been given between other creators stuff. Shout out to Death Battle. I'll have them in the description to see the exciting part. So, anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching this reaction video. Oh wait, someone popped up. Someone popped up. Hayden. Hey, I'm just wrapping up this video. Yay! It's good to see you, my fellow friend from the past. Yay! So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. And well, who knows? Maybe I don't get a laggy audio that's off balance once more again because it just did it from the start. I don't want this curse to happen another time. Please, YouTube. I beg you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all. I don't know. Maybe something to do, or something to try for, or maybe the previous comment from my reaction feel of the amazing digital circus and the gaslight district. Yeah, soon. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Anytime soon of a day. If it's 1 or 7 days or a week or months, anytime. I'm still gonna have things going and I'll be there soon. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And that's a perfect timing, Hayden. I've been waiting a long bye. Been waiting a long time for this. Yes. And end.